Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, we just found out you're a depressed white boy. Go on.
What's new? What is new? Come on now. That half of my DNA is very overwhelming. Trust me. Trust me.
That's true. So, girl, we watched To Catch a Thief this week.
Mm.
I'd never seen it before. Have
Hmm.
you seen To Catch a Thief?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I thought it was okay. I'm not. Look, the fashion's great. Grace Kelly's great. North by Northwest is so good that this pales in comparison to me. Like it.
But I mean, they're not all going to be like North by Northwest. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, so I've always been a Hitchhiker fan, but the husband got like the box set,
Yeah.
and before we even started the box set, I said, please don't go into this thinking that everything is going to be a classic, right?
Right.
This Hitchcock made movies. Some of the movies turned out to be landmarks. Some of the movies are just movies. And because I had it, because before we even got started,
Mm-hmm.
that's how he was looking through the movies, like, oh, what about this one? This sounds interesting. Like this, I'm like, wait, before we even jump into this,
Uh
because that's the
huh.
thing. It's like he made a lot of movies, and yeah, some of them were good, and some of them were excellent, but they were never boring.
No, no, no.
You know,
Oh no, I enjoyed it. I don't want you to think I didn't enjoy it. Like,
and the fashion.
oh
Oof.
god, that the
Girl.
fashion.
Girl, you have no idea. It's like that is the if I had an unlimited budget, all of Auntie Mae's clothes would look like Edith had made them.
Oh yeah,
All of them.
yeah, oh yeah. Um, and I mean, I enjoyed it, but there are a few rewrites that I would have done.
Right?
I would have made it. I would have made it a little more of a love triangle as opposed to
Mm.
a because he was always flirty with the young girl, but not like it was never a love triangle, right?
Right, it's true.
So we rewrote it, my husband and I. If you put the main character, the main person,
Okay.
Cary Grant,
Right.
replace him with Jennifer Lopez
Okay.
because we know Jennifer Lopez can act now, right?
Yes.
But we did you not watch Hustlers?
No, I did watch Hustlers.
Did you not see Selena?
No, I like Jennifer Lopez. It's just the way
Okay,
you said it. I was like,
okay.
we know now she can act. I'm like, but she can act the whole time.
Let's keep going. The young one, you make Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
The older one, you make Janelle Monáe, or like
Oh.
Grace Kelly's Janelle Monáe.
I
Okay,
can see that.
or you could also do what's her deal from La La Land?
The lead?
What? Yeah, what's her name?
Um, Emma
Emma Stone.
Stone.
Emma Stone. Yes.
It's like Emma something. There's a lot
But
of Emmas
but
in
but
Hollywood.
like when she figures out that he's a thief,
Right.
it's like, oh, do I really want you to not steal these jewels? Like we could have all this money, and then you also like you could have all of the any one of them fall in love and pair with the other one because
Right.
what if Timothy Chalamet and Janelle Monáe fall in love? What if like that he knows very early on that it's who the cat burglar is,
Right.
and like the other person knows who the cat burglar is. It turns into a much more dynamic story.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
yeah.
I mean, I'm wondering at what point, I mean, who knows if it will ever happen. But I am wondering at what point his movies start getting remade because at some point it's going to happen, especially now
Well,
that mystery movies are starting to come back.
the problem with remaking a Hitchcock movie
Right.
is it will never look like the original Hitchcock movie.
Well,
Nobody
no, I don't
nobody
think
today would use that weird ass green lighting at night. And it would always be compared to that gold dress, the gold dress she wears. She would be wearing a replica gold dress, and they'd be like, "Well, that's not Edith Head's dress. It will never look that good."
No,
Like that. That's why nobody would touch it. No filmmaker would touch it.
I just think, well, I don't think it's that. I don't think it'll be like a remake so much as just taking the stories, right? Like, I meant more just taking the
Yeah.
stories
Okay.
because I don't think that so much of his movies are stylistic
Mm-hmm.
that I think it's almost like what you just said, which is I think that they're going to probably eventually take stories and retool
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
for not because I mean if you watch Murder on the Orient Express, which I know you weren't a fan of, but I mean it's really very much exactly the same. Like it's there's not going to be a surprise. It's basically remakes. I don't think you could do that with his movies
No.
because nobody can touch it like that.
Right. They're so iconic. Like, how do you remake Birds without it looking? First of all,
Parrot. No, it's joking.
oh my God,
They'll
they
call
did.
it
It's called
parrots.
Madagascar.
It'll be in
Um,
South. It'll be in South Florida. They'll call it parrots.
iguanas. They'll call it iguanas, girl. It's 50 degrees out. Oh no, the iguanas are here. Thump, 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 thump.
They're trying to get into the house and get warm. Oh no, no!
Very slowly. They're moving very slowly.
Is that an alligator too? Oh no! Everybody's coming.
Girl, I want to do that as a drag comedy now. Maim running through the streets as iguanas are falling. And they're nothing but a bunch of plastic ones.
Oh my goodness! Now we have said it too much, and now my brain is also thinking it.
Oh, I can just see you walking around like in your short dress with short sleeves. Oh, there's a little chill in the air. I should get my light jacket. And then the one just falls beside you.
Directed by Alfredo Espinosa Hitchcock.
And of course, you have your pet iguana at home.
Yes,
The
of course,
only the only real iguana in the entire movie.
the good one, the
The
good
good
iguana.
one. Oh my God.
And then it turns on me too.
I don't think I've watched Birds all.
It's been a long, long
I've
time.
seen. I've seen. It's one of those movies I've seen it all, but I don't think I've ever seen it, watched it from beginning to end. Um, I think the only two that I have seen all the way through are like beginning to end without stopping is North by Northwest and um uh, To Catch a Thief.
There's one that's like ridiculous. Let me see if I can find it. If you ever see it, um, some of it's like I think it's one of the ones from the 70s
Okay.
because his 70s movies he started getting weird in the 70s. Oh, Frenzy, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Frenzy is wild. Because it's just I don't know. It's hard to put words to it, but like his brain, something just shifted when like the 60s ended. And I still think he was probably experimenting with substances because his few movies he didn't do a lot, but the couple of movies he did in the 70s and like he's like, where is this guy going? Like he's Alfred's getting
Uh huh.
a little bit more gritty. I think you'd like Torn Curtain too. I think that's the one with Julie Andrews. Um, that's a really good one as well, in my opinion.
Oh my God. Do you know what? Do you know what
What?
Amazon just suggested for me for
What?
$52?
What?
Diagnosis Murder: The Complete Collection.
Boo boo, that's been in my wish list forever. I'm just waiting for you to say when we're gonna cover it. That's been in my wish list forever.
Speaking of broken dreams, dear listeners,
I've had that in there for a year.
Maim, did you know that we have a Patreon?
What?
Dear listeners, if you go to Mims, what am I talking about? If you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim,
Yes, dear.
did you know we have another podcast?
What?
It's called Baking Sugar. It's a Designing Women podcast. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that we have merchandise?
Stop it.
Dear listeners, if you go to mimsandmaim.com, you can buy yourself a nice shirt or something.
Mhm.
Hey, Maim, do you know what I like?
5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. If you like us, subscribe. Leave us a review. 5 stars preferred.
And if
I
you don't
read
like
the.
us, you can go. No, I'm just joking. I'm not.
If you don't like us, seek therapy.
That's
Seek
right.
therapy either way. It's
Because
probably
everybody
good for
likes
you.
us. Everybody likes us.
Do they? I just noticed your hair's red again. Not the roots. But the rest
Oh,
of it.
girl, no, honey, no, not the roots. That's my black. I'm going
You mean you're
black,
gray?
black, black to my roots. I love that. I'm not gray on the top. I'm gray on the sides.
I see a little bit right there, girl. Don't you lie to me.
Oh no, that's just where the red is starting to lift,
Oh,
honey.
I see. Oh, God. This is season 2, episode 18. If a body meet a body.
As Mrs. Slocum says, me roots need doing.
Oh, God. So we're at Cobb's Mortuary.
I love this so much.
We meet Silas,
Hi, Silent.
who's the Undertaker.
Okay.
We meet Phyllis, who's the
Hello.
eyeliner.
Mm-hmm.
And we find out that Henry is going to be cremated soon.
Oh no, that is not what we want.
No, I don't know why we don't want it, but we don't want it. So we're back to the front of the church.
Mm-hmm.
We find out Connie is the widow. Ben and Agnes, who is fantastic in all this,
Yes.
were investors in Henry's firm.
Oh.
Ned was Henry's partner.
Okay.
Okay. Well, JB and Doc are there. Apparently, the whole town of we're in Cabot Cove
Which are the best episodes.
are going to this funeral.
I love it.
We also meet Christy, Ned's daughter,
Yes.
and her hunka burning love. We don't have a name for him yet.
No.
Who's driving her around? He doesn't really like funerals, but he's always in a cut off Harvard T-shirt that's hemmed. Why is it hemmed? Why is it a hemmed?
Shh, you're asking too many questions already.
Like, whatever. So we're at the service, and the Reverend is speaking, and we find out that Henry was a financial advisor, even to the church.
Hmm.
We find out Connie is leaving town.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Phyllis is here.
Hey, Phyllis. Hey, girl. Another 80s icon.
And like talking about Henry's bad heart because he died of a heart attack. She's like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Henry had a heart like a bull.
That's right. And she knows because she has ridden that bull.
She has ridden that bull, put another couple coins in, and ridden it again. I remember the first time, girl, back when I was young, we would go up to the mountains, every once in a while.
Okay.
Just like, those little side ends and stuff.
Okay.
Girl, we ended up at one. They had vibrating beds. Put a quarter in it, vibrator.
Oh, Lord. Did you use it?
I thought it was fun. I was like 5, yeah.
I used to ask my parents for that too, but they were like, "Me put no money in that thing." I was like, "Can we?" I'm like, "No."
You know what it felt like?
What? I still, to this, even as an adult now, I'm like, I don't quite understand what the appeal of them was.
Have you ever been on a waterbed?
Yeah, my cousin had one.
Did you like that?
I mean, I guess so. I don't really remember. I just remember that they used to complain about it all the time because they hated draining it and refilling it and all of that stuff.
Oh, that's right. You would have to because yeah,
Yeah.
algae.
Fortunately, where his bed was, um, it was in the basement.
Hmm.
So they actually had a the houses there like it's like on a hill, so the
Hmm.
basement actually has its own
Yeah.
door outside.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so like it was very easy for them, but still a pain in the butt. So I can't even imagine for people who didn't have that set up with a waterbed, how they
Hmm.
did all that stuff.
I ain't got an answer for you.
You're like, I don't know, bitch.
I
I don't
don't know.
know.
Do they even still make waterbeds?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of waterbed dealers here. Why are you looking at me like
Miami is
that?
a place
It
that
is.
is stuck still in the 80s somehow.
It totally is. And
Like
yeah, it really is. People it's I don't know why my dogs are barking. I'm sorry, dear listeners. They're just going crazy right now.
it's going to be so quiet they can't hear it.
Okay, good.
Like they can only really hear mine because she's close. But
Oh, okay.
when I do the sound thing, it'll be gone.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
So Phyllis has a very good question.
what's her question?
Why is the casket closed?
Why is the casket
Well,
closed?
Amos comes up to like calm her down and walk her back to her seat. She
Mm-hmm.
pushes Amos away, trips over that casket, and bada boom, the body is not Henry.
Escandalo.
Eh, scan, duh, low, girl. I don't know where this body came from. Ain't nobody knows who this person is.
Oh, just some old white man in that coffin, girl.
I mean, Henry's an old white man too, but.
That's
Mhm.
true. Henry, you old white guy.
Well, so now we're at Phyllis's house. Or, well, not Phyllis's house. We're at Connie's house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the funeral home in Farnsdale sent the body down.
Okay.
So they asked they asked Connie how he died. Well, we were traveling up north. We checked in the hotel the next morning. His ass dead.
Connie, honey, do you need a lozenge?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
But
Just wanted to ask.
here, you want the death certificate? Here you
Oh,
go.
sure. I mean, we didn't ask for it, but yeah, thanks.
There it is. There's the death. He's dead.
Thank you.
Hmm. So we found out that Henry had 200,000 ruble dollars in life insurance. What? Do you love it when I say that?
I love it when you say that every time. I love it so much.
It was going to go to Ned,
Okay.
but Henry changed it to Connie because they're dissolving the business.
Whoa,
I
that's
never
new
ask about
information.
his business ventures.
Oh, that's smart, Connie. You probably shouldn't,
No,
dear.
I
It's
don't.
probably smart. Yeah.
But I did know that Phyllis and Henry were having an affair, and that's fine. Henry said it's over. Oh dear, but he probably just forgot to tell Phyllis, didn't he?
Oh, that's right, because Phyllis did not think that that relationship
No,
was
no, no, no.
over.
Phyllis was still getting that D.
Yeah, honey, she was pining away at that funerals.
Just her, but her eye makeup stayed in place. That is some good setter.
Oh, that's some good setter. That's some good waterproof mascara
That is
too,
some good
honey.
waterproof. Girl, are you covered in glitter?
No,
Your forehead, are you sweating or is your forehead glittery?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, there's some glitter right there in the dead center of your forehead.
Why is there glitter on my forehead? I haven't been in drag in a week.
Do you see it?
Oh, I do see it. Where is that? Why do I have glitter on my forehead? Okay, well, I have no idea. I literally have no idea.
I mean, it wasn't there in the previous podcast.
Oh, you know what? I bet it was.
You started sweating glitter.
No. because I'm just sitting like you know how I am. I'm fidgety,
Uh
and
huh.
there's a set of nails over here that I never put in their little plastic baggie, and I just had one in my hand, just kind of like playing with
Uh
it.
huh.
I think some of the glitter probably came off my finger or
That's
something like
it.
that.
It's all over you now. Glitter is the herpes of the craft world.
It is, and I freely what did they call it? Raw dog, raw dog. No protection, no barriers, no
That seems
nothing.
like it would like get infected.
I mean, I do get the occasional bump. Your face, right?
So on the drive, Sheriff Tupper's got JB's taking her home. He's like, "Who is this body? Is this a murder?" And then he says to JB, "Let me crack this case alone." And JB's like,
Whoa.
"Yo, yeah, whatever. I got a book to write. I'm trying to get in the
hmm
Christmas catalog. Just picture a Sears catalog for authors.
I thought that I was like, that sounds strangely interesting,
Yeah, I
actually.
wish that we still had like Gen Z would love a Sears catalog,
It's so
right?
tangible. It's so tangible.
Yeah,
Flipping back and forth. There's nothing like flipping back and forth between pages, folding
like
pages over.
home goods, and you flip a couple more pages, and then there's
hmm
lingerie. Flip a couple more pages, sporting goods.
Yeah. Your brain just starts imagining all of the
Yep.
possibilities as
NC
you're sitting
State
there.
has a collection of them, like from the
What?
20s on. Yeah,
Of Sears
yeah,
catalogs? Oh, that's
like all the
cool.
way back to when they had houses in them and all that. Yeah.
Whoa. You could buy a house from a Sears catalog. I forgot about that.
Yep. Yep.
Boy,
Yeah.
imagine the possibilities now.
You know
It
what you
would
should
be
do, girl? You know what you should
no,
do?
no.
You should you should buy a tiny home, put it out back, and make it Auntie Maim's home.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Although I have a feeling the HOA would not be that happy with it.
Would they be okay with the she shed?
Maybe. Although that's what this room is technically that I'm in right
Your
now.
she shed?
It's basically my she shed,
I mean, but then you
right?
wouldn't have to share it with Cat.
I don't mind sharing my room with a cat. I love my babies.
I know, but you wouldn't have to share it with cat poop.
Oh, well, that's true. But my allergies are so terrible anyway. I don't really smell it that much. Caused by the cat.
Yep.
I just realized that any person that doesn't know me right now would just be like, what life is this person living exactly?
One of nonsense mostly. One of nonsense mostly.
It's very nonsensical.
So JB's typing. She's at home. She's
hmm
typing. And she types suddenly a knock at the door. And there's a knock at the door.
Oh my God, it's almost like she predicted it.
We find out it's Phyllis. She's a waitress at the truck stop. Dear listeners, if you've
Oh,
never eaten at a truck stop, at least down south, it's an experience.
it is an
Like especially the
experience.
kind that have the like diners in them. Oh God.
I used to live right down the street from one and
Actually,
I
most of
loved
ours
it.
are just Waffle Houses now down here.
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
geez.
love Waffle House.
No, no, no. I love Waffle House too, but like, I mean, those back then were like, you
Over
know,
Thanksgiving. So my
mm,
husband had a bad experience at Waffle House,
okay.
but we went to one in Charlotte because I didn't know where the good Waffle House was.
Oh Lord.
You know, there's always a good Waffle House.
I
Over
know.
Thanksgiving, we were in Statesville, so I took him to the good Waffle House,
Yes, ma'am.
the one on 21 right near the
Yes,
hospital.
ma'am.
He's like, "Oh, this is a much better Waffle House." I'm like, "Yes, yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is."
You're doing the Lord's work right now,
That is
honey.
it. Oh, God, girl, it still tastes the same. It is a
Mm,
good ass Waffle House.
I'm proud of you. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. He also made the first mistake, a mistake the first time getting a waffle, which I didn't warn him, and I didn't think. I just thought he'd eaten a
The
Waffle House before.
the only one, dear listeners, if you are hearing our voice right now and you are anywhere near a Waffle House and can go to a Waffle House, the only acceptable waffle at a Waffle House is the pecan waffle. That is it. If it is not that waffle, get something else,
And he
please.
also didn't know that he could get the and this again's me because I thought he'd been to Waffle House. They could get the hash browns extra crispy.
Girl,
I'm like, yes. I like mine a little chewy, but if you want yours extra crispy, that's fine.
I'm a crispy boy
I
myself.
know.
I also.
He's like, oh, this is so much better. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I have a friend that you know her. Um, she was she's a few years younger than us, but in the same grade as us. And we'd go to the Waffle House at night, and she was small for her age. Like she like weight and just size and everything. Um,
She was
and
petite.
do you know
She
what I'm
was
talking about?
petite. Yes, I know you're talking about.
And girl, if I did not just see her just down a T-bone and eggs, just
Mm-mm.
like slam that shit back, I was like, yes, ma'am.
I mean, because it's so good.
It is. It really is.
If did you see the Waffle House video with the girl, the Sailor Moon girl that everybody's been joking about? Oh,
Yeah,
masterful.
masterful.
Absolutely
I mean,
masterful.
I have seen somebody come out around little old lady who was the combination of our ages. They tried to rob that Waffle House with a knife at 12 o'clock at night when it was packed. No, ma'am, you do not. Came around with a frying pan, and I'm not talking about the small frying pan. She grabbed the big cast iron one, probably still hot as hell with oil in it, and ran that sucker out.
Oh, I love Waffle House so much. Now I want it. There's not one on this side of town, so
There's not. Okay.
none on this side. It's on the east side.
Oh, I thought there were just Waffle House everywhere in the
No,
South.
not down here,
Okay.
girl. Not down here.
They're probably all in Tampa.
Not damp.
Tampa. Fort Myers.
Ooh, my husband just got back from there on
Why
Friday.
was he there?
Boo, but that's where my father-in-law lives.
Oh,
I thought you knew that.
I did not. Why does he live in
Yeah.
Tampa?
No, Fort
Why is
Myers.
it okay? Why is he living the outskirts of Tampa?
Because that's cause that's where the nursing facility
Okay.
is. Lord have mercy.
Fort Myers is Tampa, girl. It is one huge
Fort
city.
Myers is they're not close to
They are
Fort.
right beside of each
No,
other.
they're not.
Hold on here.
Fort Myers is not anywhere near Tampa.
Fort Myers, city in Florida, is. Hold on. Zoom out. Zoom out. It is. It is. It's like the distance from Orlando to Tampa.
They're not. Those aren't close. What? You just don't want to be wrong. It's a 2 hour drive.
Girl, that's close for Florida.
Lord have mercy. I'm not with you anymore. I'm not even going.
I can't
I ain't
help
gonna
it that
fight.
your state's an erect penis.
I ain't gonna be fighting about this with you. Lord Jesus.
A peninsula.
I can't right now.
Okay,
You
you're
are.
right. Fine.
Wait.
Oh no, I don't
wait.
repeat it. It's on tape. That's gonna be good enough for you. Anytime you need to hear it, you can listen to this at the I don't know what mark, but you can listen to it.
All right.
There
All
you go.
right.
That's baby better boo boo. So Amos talked to Phyllis and said that he's on the case, but Phyllis is like, please, JP, please.
Please don't leave
Please,
me
Jess,
alone on
please,
this.
please help him. She's like, no. So we're at the funeral home now. There's a lot of going back and forth in this episode.
There is.
I think that maybe Angela Lansbury was doing something else, so she could only come in like certain days,
She was probably getting ready for some kind of Sondheim thing on Broadway.
or when was no? This is too early for this is way too early for Till as Old as Time.
Oh yeah.
So at the funeral home, And we find out that Silas didn't switch the bodies. He handled the coffin, but never opened it.
Okay.
Okay. So Amos is like, Doc, can you do an autopsy just to make sure it was not a murder? And
Mm-hmm.
Doc's like, fine, fine, fine.
It's almost like everybody in this town hates doing their jobs.
Yeah. So we're at the restaurant, and I, 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 I I'm wondering if this is the truck stop or not. I can't tell. It looks kind of like a truck stop, but it's
Kind
also a
of.
diner. Like
I
it's
think
very
that I think
weird.
they were I think we're supposed to just think of it as just rural eating.
Okay. So we find out that Christy is talking to Ned, daughter
Yeah.
and father. We find out that Connie may be coming into the business.
Oh.
Christy's hot boyfriend is Stu Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you. I thought he was hot, like 80s hot.
He's cute.
Yeah.
He's 80s hot, yeah. I would think
You
though.
probably think he's hot now when he's about 72.
No.
Okay. You sure?
I'm very sure yes. Lord
Ned
have
calls
mercy.
Stu a hippie berry picker because he grows and sells blueberries,
Yes. But he
which
used to be in finance.
he was getting his degree in finance and economics from Harvard, which is why he wears that very well hemmed Harvard cutoff shirt.
Yes.
Ben and
Uh,
Agnes are here. God, the way I spelled Agnes, Agnus.
what?
That's how I spelt it. Ag- Agnes.
That's like that sounds like a person named that used to be named Angus that got a transition surgery.
Well, they want to withdraw their money from the Pleasant Ridge Medical Center.
Oh, what that but why?
Well, Ned is like, well, JB's an investor now, and he just brought up to $1 million, which is a good investment. And they're like, no. Um, we were talking to this group of people, and they were suggesting CDs are safer. He's
Oh,
like, but this
CD.
is an investment in like the community and a medical center for Cabot Cove. They're like, no. And Agnes is like, on Monday, as soon as the bank opens, we want the money back, all the money back.
Mm.
Uh huh. Are
I
you okay?
mean,
Okay, you are still there. Your
I
face
mean,
was stuck for a second.
normally when this kind of situation happens
Uh
like
huh.
this,
Uh huh.
um, something smells fishy to me.
No.
Because he looked real upset when she said that.
He did. He did. But I think
Like
we all know who
80s,
the killer is.
like 80s white man upset, which is a very specific breed of upset.
Yeah, girl, they're insurrectionists now. Um,
So true. Ah.
so we're at it's the next morning, and we're at the church, and JB sees the Reverend, and he's outside talking to her and more talking at her.
Mm.
The Reverend asks JB to investigate the body as well. JB's like, no, thank you for everything, and just sort of walks away, like shuts him up and walks away. So we're at JB's now. That she's typing, and there's a phone call. Amos has talked to the Farnsdale police, and nobody knows who it is. They have no missing report, no body missing, nothing.
What?
Nobody knows who this person is.
This is getting real weird.
Uh
This is
huh.
weirder than a normal Murder She Wrote episode.
So we're at the docks, and he finished his autopsy.
Okay.
It was a 10-year-old bypass, and he had a clog in his aorta. It was just a heart attack.
So he died in natural causes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but why don't nobody know who he is?
I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting.
So we're at Connie's, and they're all talking about the like all the stuff, and maybe the bodies were mix up. Hey, Amos, JB, you want to come over tonight for a little din?
Oh, well, hey girl, hey, I mean, we're kind of, we're a little bit busy right now trying
Are
to get
you
this.
sure? It would really mean a lot if you came over. Not to throw this card down, but my husband did just die.
Okay,
And hold on. We can't find his body.
you know what, honey? Okay, so all right, we'll come over for dinner. Okay, is that good?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it at 6.
Okay, all right, okay.
So we're now over at Phyllis's, and Silas comes over. We find out that Phyllis is getting ready to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And she sits him down. She's like, Silas, you're nice, but I am not interested.
And then it gets weird.
To which Silas says, you need a man to take care of you. And then he says some other stuff, and you may not love me now, but you will in time. She kicks him the fuck out,
Good job, girl.
and then looks at a picture of Henry.
Hmm.
And then we go to the next scene, and there's Henry alive.
Oh Lord, Lord have mercy. This is just went too far right now. We thought we knew what we were talking about. Now this is gonna happen like this. Mm-mm.
Well, there's a phone call wherever Henry is,
Oh no.
and he's very upset and says this thing is getting out of hand.
Yeah, could you pretend to be dead?
I mean, we don't know when this was.
Oh, that's
This could
true.
have been
This could
3
be
days ago.
that's true. It could be flashback.
It
It
would
could be
have had a little thing at
flashback.
the bottom that said 3 days earlier, so
Yeah,
we
they
know
didn't
it's
get it, and we didn't get no wavy lines or nothing.
it's true.
That's how you
No
do.
little
That's how
foggy
you do back
border.
then. That's how you do. Oh, I forgot about the foggy
Uh
border.
huh. The fisheye.
Girl. Foggy border.
Ah, okay.
That could be a romance album.
The foggy eye.
Foggy borders,
Foggy
girl. Foggy.
borders. Foggy borders.
Kenny G.
Have you ever heard an interview with him?
Um, probably. I mean, at some point,
He
probably.
takes himself not seriously at all.
I love that.
Like, he's like, I play a soprano sax. Women love it. It's hilarious.
I love it.
I
I
do
think
too.
that's how you. That's how, probably why he stays it because that's what he
Hmm.
has. Because Lord knows if he took himself seriously.
And that hair, and that hair, and that. I also don't think Michael Bolton takes himself seriously. In fact, I know he doesn't because
Yes.
one of the best SNL skits of all time.
I love when he works with those Lonely Boys guys. Like that's like the
And then
best stuff
when he
ever.
turns around and he's Aaron Brockovich. God, it's one of the best sight gags.
He did like a Christmas special or something like that. Also, I think it was on Hulu. It was equally ridiculous.
Oh,
In fact,
did I tell you I watched the horrible drag Huluween thing?
no,
Oh, oh, oh.
it didn't look good from even the previews of
I
it.
mean, watching Monet Exchange for more than 2 minutes anyway. She really is just a less talented Bob. Like in all shapes and forms.
Oh my God.
What?
Nothing, nothing. I just know one of these days,
What?
the wrong person is going to be listening to this podcast.
And do what?
And it's gonna be like people showing up everywhere, like out of the blue, going crazy on us for saying something about one of those queens.
Girl, you know what? Bad press is still good press.
Oh, that's true. You're right. That's
Girl,
true. That's true.
I should follow that by I'm not even that big a fan of Bob.
Yeah, because every time you say lesser, I'm like, you don't even like Bob, which says way, way too much about. Yeah, no, it's mm-mm, mm-mm.
Okay, let me pause this for a second. Okay, I've now ordered my food. Let's get back to this.
Why you gonna tell your business after we
Because
just put a little break in the
I
middle?
got to tell my business.
Lord have mercy, just talking all sorts of business up in here. Getting your little Asian food fixed.
I am. So, we're back at JB's.
Hmm. Want a hot dog now? When you say every time you say that, I'm like, I kind of want a hot
Oh,
dog.
JB's, yeah, yeah. Although I'm a beef hot dog person.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm my family always ate beef hot dogs. I
okay,
do not like the red hot dogs, the Eastern North Carolina red hot dogs. I don't like them.
right.
They're not
Not your favorite.
not my favorite. No,
Okay.
not my jam.
Jam, oh jam, titty jam with me now.
What did you say? Titty jam at me now?
No, Teddy jam with me now.
Oh,
It's
titty.
R&B. It's an
Oh,
80s R&B reference.
okay. So we're at JB's, and the phone rings. It's Ned. He's trying to get her to up her investment
Oh, that's
because
she
remember
just
that.
gave him money.
Yeah, yeah, but remember how that fell through. So
Oh, that's
yeah, but
right.
and
We're
she's
getting
like,
into
"It's a no for me, Ned. It's a no for me."
Oh no. And Ned flips out.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does once he hangs up because the
Not.
girl's watching him.
Oh, that's well. No, he goes over to the folder and like
Like
sighs.
they make sound effects like he's like ripping through things and going crazy.
Not badly. I didn't get that was
No,
that
like
bad.
white guy crazy. Like 80s white guy
Girl, we know
crazy.
what 80s white guy crazy is. It's insurrection. We've already been through that. This was not that.
I think it's amazing that we have now set this new standard.
All
Oh
these
boy.
men were in their 20s in the 80s.
Yeah, you're right.
So they grew up in the 80s. So this is officially 80s white guy crazy, is what's
Yeah,
going on.
you're right.
Because it's not our generation. I mean, some of them were us.
Yeah.
But it's all the extras, and actually, it's the ones just ahead of the extras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
Obama should have taken their guns.
Jeez.
Um,
Great. Now we're gonna get death threats. Good job,
no, no,
Mim.
no, 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 no. Girl, we're more likely to get death threats because we're drag queens, not because.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway,
Forgot about that part.
so Ned's daughter Christy goes up to Stu while he's doing some sort of repair, like he's doing a sink repair,
Yeah.
and she's like, basically, join my dad. You know economics. He's like, no, I don't want to live in a fascist state, and if you want to go and do that, feel free. And like, she's like, rolls her eyes, walks away, and water just sprays at him because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
It was so cute how they did that.
So now we're at Connie's
Hey, Connie.
dinner,
Oh, okay, Connie.
and Amos thinks she made the best apple pie ever.
Wow,
Well,
Connie, you scared me there.
You got a lot of knowledge about my apple pie, don't you?
Yep, you got it. It's super
What
sweet.
he does. We found out Amos does in fact judge the yearly apple pie contest at the fair.
Oh, so he's actually a connoisseur of apple pies.
So JB leaves. Amos goes to leave and found out there is a John Wayne movie on. In case you didn't know, I too love the Duke.
Oh,
I never missed that movie.
come on, Connie. Your husband just passed away. What you trying to do?
Have a little Duke.
No part of that sounded good.
A little Duke. Would you rather be a big Duke? A huge, long Duke.
Dear listeners, at this point, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
The biggest Duke you ever did see.
You all right, girl?
I'm good. I need the halls because
I bet you do after all that.
Hmm.
After all that, you went down that little Duke hole.
That Duke's too big for my hole.
That's why he walks so funny.
Uh-huh. That's why he's a racist. Um, dear listeners, John Wayne, racist. It's
Giant racist.
fact. Like that is a
Giant racist.
proven fact. I'm not the. Do you like John Wayne films?
I like two of them.
Which ones? No, Man Shot
McClintock.
Liberty Valance isn't. Is that John
No,
Wayne too? Okay.
I like McClintock and I like The Searchers. Those are my
Okay.
two that I like. I like McClintock has nothing to do with him. It's because of the other lady, Irene, whatever her name is. It's
Okay.
like an actress. And then The Searchers is just a really good movie.
What about the original? Oh God, what was it?
Stagecoach.
No,
Oh,
they just remade it.
High Noon.
No, it won an Oscar for him.
Mm.
Didn't it win an Oscar for Jeff Bridges? Was Jeff Bridges? Oh my God.
I thought High Noon is the movie that Jeff
No, no, no,
Bridges
no,
was
no,
doing.
no.
Jeff Bridges.
True Grit. Grit.
True Grit.
True Grit. True Grit. True Grit.
Honestly, I actually like the remake more.
I like the remake a lot.
This is our concept of time.
Uh-huh.
True Grit was 2010.
Yeah, I know.
But you said just did it. I'm like, girl,
Look.
that's 13. That's 13 years ago.
We are much closer to that than we were the original.
That's, you know what? That is a truth. That is a fact.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you watch Yellowstone?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sometimes hard to judge just how white you are.
Wow. Not that white. I mean,
So JB's walking home, and she sees Stu's van fly by, and she just looks over, shrugs her shoulders, keeps walking.
this is a ridiculous. I mean, anything that's Cabot Cove based, it's just always so ridiculous.
So it's a little bit later at Connie's. Connie's doing embroidery, sitting on the chair, and Amos does what every white man does whenever he watches The Duke. He passes out.
Of course, that's all dads do when they watch that.
And she wakes up. It's like, oh, it's so nice to have a strong man here. Would you ever consider Amos stopping by every once in a while? Hope you don't think this is weird me to ask, but just to look in on me while this all gets sorted.
Oh my gosh, she's lonely. That's sad.
He's like, yes, ma'am, I will. And he walks out, and it's close to 11 now.
He's like, a good man.
Thank you for this, and thank you for staying. It's very important to me that you stayed here at this exact time. Thank you for being here from the hours of 6 to 11.
You're very you're very
specifically between 8 and 9.
You're very persistent about this time.
But thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, it's not sure. Anytime.
6 to 11, specifically 8 to 9. Thank you.
Do I need to write that down? I think
No, we're good. We're good. You were here the entire time. Just remember
6
that.
to, what was it? 6 to what again?
6 to 11.
Okay.
But specifically between 8 and 9.
Okay, got it. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
I was asleep.
No, you weren't. You were here.
Oh.
The entire time. You watched the little Duke.
Oh, I thought I could have sworn I fell asleep.
No.
All right. Okay.
But it was great.
Okay. Oh, look, I'm glad we had a good time.
Yeah. Bye, Amos.
Bye.
So Amos goes home. We're at JB's the next morning.
Uh-huh.
Amos walks in. He's going to go to Farnsworth or Farnsville or Farn whatever. Fernwood tonight. He's going to go to Fernwood tonight.
I would have paid to see that happen.
The phone rings. It's for Amos.
Oh?
Phyllis is on the phone.
Uh-oh.
And it turns out Henry came to visit dead.
You better shut up. He was alive the last time we saw him.
So we're at Phyllis's. We find out she was at work all night. She
Phyllis,
worked the
what you been doing?
bulldog shift, something that nobody calls that. Um,
Maybe they call it that in Cabot
oh,
Cove.
okay, only specifically in a non-existent city. That happens to
Yeah.
be on the CBS slot in Oakland, California.
What do you want them to say? The lobster shift? I don't know.
I
What do you want?
love it how they don't even try to make the beach look like it is all
The East
sandy and
Coast beach is
rocky.
nothing. The East Coast beach is literally of that area is nothing like the ocean on the West
I know, I
Coast.
know. The color of the ocean's even wrong. Like it is how they set up the camera. It always looks like it's looking to the left to me instead of to the right. Am I
I mean, we're
wrong?
no, it's just, I mean, once again, it's kind of like how we talk about with designing women, right? Televisions were terrible back then.
Uh huh.
Nobody was paying attention to that stuff.
It's
Like
true.
nobody, it
Well,
was just
nobody
the
was paying
oceans there.
attention to the show anyway. They just tuned in to listen to them talk while they
Grandma,
cooked.
grandma is literally like asleep on the couch right now, like holding her knitting.
Uh huh.
Grandpa is snoring while the kids are trying to take money out of his pocket.
Yeah, but the moment they touched that dial, why'd you turn off my murder, Schubert? I was watching that.
I was watching that. Who killed him? Who? What?
My father, that asshole, used to do that with golf. Like in
Oh,
his mid 40s, fall asleep watching golf.
good
Wake
Lord.
up. Why'd you turn it off?
Golf is a very relaxing thing to fall asleep to, I will say.
Not as good as the Weather Channel.
I used to do that.
I know everybody did.
That was our original white noise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So he died of a massive blow to the head, such as a poker. They found a fire
Oh.
poker in the next room, and obviously she killed him.
But she loved him.
He has purple stains on the bottom of his clothes. There's dirt on his shoes.
Oh, was he having sex with the purple guy from McDonald's?
Grimace? Where would you put it?
I mean, they say he had dirt on his knees and
Maybe
purple
maybe
stuff.
he's into stomping. Um,
Lord.
and
Come
but
on, Grimace, you
the
freak.
the doc says there should be more blood. Have
We
you
gotta have
ever?
blood, more blood.
Stomping is such a weird thing.
Yes, it's an unusual fetish, definitely.
So we're at Connie's. Why are you looking at me through a serger tube?
It's just, it's just
Can you
there.
use regular thread with the serger, or do you have to use those tubes?
You can, but you have to put on specific. Should be an attachment in your kit
Okay.
for putting on regular thread.
Because I feel like you're limited in color if you just buy the serger. Okay. Okay.
No, girl.
Okay.
You need to go to Joann's when they having their buy three get two free. They got the serger threads for like dang $2.99, $3.99, and Joann's serger thread is just because everybody else's,
Okay.
and they got all kinds of colors.
Okay. So we're at Connie's. Henry made me lie. We
Oh,
drove up north. We had a flat.
oh,
Hitchhiker came and helped me. We gave him a lift. He died in the back of the car. I want to take him to the hospital. Rather than go to the hospital, Henry decided that we check into a hotel. We went out for the night, came back later when nobody was around, put the body in the bed. The next morning, I told the front desk clerk that my husband had died. They rushed a doctor over. Henry was going to go to San Francisco and collect the insurance money.
well, girl. I mean, you told us a lot of new truths, didn't you? Like a lot of stuff you were just been
There's a
lying
phone
about.
call.
Who that is?
It's Ned. They all go to the church.
Oh, hi Ned. How's it going?
The investment money is gone.
I'm sorry. What?
Henry took it out 4 days ago.
No.
Well,
And now he's
Henry did
dead.
he did visit a bank. Agnes is like, Sheriff Tupper, you better find this man because, next year is an election year.
Oop, come on, Agnes. You better be wielding the power of the votes.
Sheriff looks at JB and says, you better find the money, JB.
Even though the sheriff didn't want to be sheriff like just a few, it's a little bit ago.
So Stu busts in. Someone stole my van.
What? With the blueberries?
So we're at Tupper's office, and Henry also had, or no, Henry had purple stains on his body, and Stu didn't drive the van last night, but there is a connection now because Stu carries blueberries.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So Stu did it?
Well, no. We're at Phyllis's.
Oh,
They're looking around for stuff because if the body was there and it happened there should be more clues there, right?
right.
We find out that Phyllis did take a break from 8:30 to 9:30, and because Henry called her to meet by the lake, but he wasn't there.
Oh, he
Phyllis did
her.
not speak with him, however. The manager spoke with him and took a note.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he like ghosted her and then literally ghosted her.
Mm-hmm. A double ghost.
Lord.
So JB and Amos walk to the doc's office. The body was stolen.
Oh my Lord.
And
Cabot Cove, what is up with y'all today?
Then a deputy walks in, and a van was found at Ben Shipley's farm.
Oh no, is Ben Shipley okay?
Damn crisp.
Oh Lord. Ben Shipley, is he okay? Is Ben
He's
okay?
fine. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
So we're at the farm now. Stu's there, and like he's losing his mind. Amos like, your insurance will pay for this. It's fine. He doesn't have insurance
Because he's I was gonna say anti-capitalist.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's not really a thing for insurance purposes, but for some reason they think it is.
So JB's walking around looking in the door. They find burnt money in the van. So the investment money burnt.
What are all those people in Cabot Cove gonna do now?
So she then looks to the right, and there's a shallow grave. It's John Doe, and he's got blueberry stains on his pants now.
Stop! What is up with these
Ain't
blueberries?
this some shit?
These blueberries are just as bad as glitter today.
Conveniently, JB looks up, and there's a cabin up there.
Oh, that is convenient.
That's where Ben goes to escape from Agnes.
Oh.
But they go up there to look around, right?
Okay.
They find some Chinese food and a working phone.
I'm trying to think which one is more suspicious.
Well, JB goes to the sheriff's office. Connie's there.
Oh, hey, girl.
And she's like, you should just put Phyllis in jail with that poker that she used to kill my husband.
Girl.
And she's like, well, JB's like, I think Henry stole the money, decide to bury John Doe to hide everything. Whoever killed Henry, she drove his body in Stu's van, then disposed of it.
Oh, wow.
What we know is Phyllis would have, there should be proof of Phyllis's because there's a crystal missing from Henry's watch. It fell out. So
okay.
We're at Connie's. She's looking under the house for the crystal. And she's like, JB's like, hey girl, you snuck out during Amos's after dinner nap and hit him over the head with a pipe. There's a pipe mark right there on the ground. You used Amos's alibi, but Tupper never said anything about the poker, so there was no way you could have known about that, you dumb bitch. One thing that Connie didn't get rid of was the pipe, and I'm sorry it has to end this way, JB.
Oh no, it's just the two of them together, and that's
No, Amos is there. Put that pipe down.
Oh, okay.
So we're at JB's. We found out all the money was not burned. Connie saved it. Connie also called Phyllis to pretend to be Henry to get her out of the way. Um, Amos
Which wasn't
says
that
that
hard because she has a very husky voice.
it's true. Amos says that he collected all the evidence and ends up by saying, I don't write any books, and JB doesn't give out traffic tickets. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you enjoy this episode?
Oh yeah, any Cabot Cove episode
I
because
did
they're just
too.
so stupid how ridiculous they are.
Well, Maim, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you because my
Oh my
food's getting
gosh.
here.
Your food is going to be there very soon. Okay, hi, dear listeners. Let's make this very quick. So, I am Auntie Maim. I'm your new favorite relation, as we always cover. You can find me on the social medias at Auntie Maims with an S. You can find me in real life performing at the Villain Theater, villaintheater.com for improvised comedy and stand up. You can find me with The Black Market, which is a bi monthly show in Fort Lauderdale. More about them at theblackmarketmia.com. And you can find me every Thursday night hosting amazing colossal karaoke at Kill Your Idol, a little bar on South Beach in Miami. How about you, Mims?
Wow, she didn't speed up at all. Hey, y'all, I'm the Rhymes Mims. You can find me on at Divine Mims on social media. Hey, Maim,
Mm-hmm.
do you know we have a Patreon? Dear listeners, you go to patreon.com. Remember, Mims Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim,
Yeah.
did you know that we have some merchandise? Dear listeners, you go to mimsmaim.com and buy something. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know we have another podcast? It's called Baking Sugar. It's a design web podcast. Hey, Maim, do you know what I like? They're 5-star reviews. Dear listeners, if you like us, love us, give us a 5-star review real fast. We love them.
This hoochie is hungry.
It is coming down the road. I'm watching it right now. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
do you have anything else to add?
Apparently not.
Watch Say Goodnight, Maim.
Good night, Mame.
Bye, y'all.